Okay, welcome to my channel, viewers. Today we will start the linear equation, and we will study what the linear equation is. We will understand it with an example, and we will understand the algebraic as well as the graphical representation of this linear equation. Okay, so let us start. So first we understand the definition of linear equation. An equation which can be put in form x plus by plus c. Suppose this is an example of linear equation. Here a, b, c all are the real number. Real number means ki they are not zero, non-zero number. Okay, x and y are called variables. So a, b, c are real numbers and x and y are called variables. Suppose 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 is one linear equation. Okay, so we can assume that 2x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. Let us put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 in the place of this linear equation. If we put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1, then what happens? 2 into 1, that is 2, plus 3 into 1, that is 3. 2 into 1, 2, plus 3 into 1, 3. 2 plus 3 is 5 and 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So it matches the left hand side and right hand side. Okay, it will be 5 minus 5 in left hand side, that is 0, and in right hand side we can we can see that it is also 0. We have seen that if we place a is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1 in the equation 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0, then it will match the left hand side and right hand side, because in left hand side after calculating we can get 0 and right hand side it is also 0. So after this we suppose take another example. We suppose take x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 5. Then calculate what happens. Then it will be 2 into 1 plus 3 into 5. In place of x we put 1 and in place of y we put 5. So 2 into 1 is equal to 2 and 3 into 5 is equal to 15 minus 5, that is 12. But in right hand side that it is 0. So it does not match. Okay, the left hand side does not match with the right hand side. So what is the conclusion? Okay, conclusion is that so we can conclude that point 1 1 lies in the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 5. If the left hand side and the right hand side matches, then we can conclude that point 1 and 1, point 1 1 lies on the linear equation, because after putting the 1 in place of x and 1 in place of y, we get 0 in left hand side and in right hand side it is already 0. So left hand side matches right hand side. So we can conclude that the point 1 1 lies on the linear equation. But after putting 1 in place of x and 5 in place of y, we get 12, which does not match the right hand side. So we can conclude that the point 1 5 does not lie on the line 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So here we can conclude that if the left hand side matches the right hand side, the point 1 1 lies on the linear equation, but point 1 5 does not lie on the line 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0. So let us understand the next topic, that is pair of linear equation. Okay, what is this pair of linear equation? In the previous example we have taken just one linear equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 5. But if we take two linear equation, okay, then it is called pair of linear equation. Two linear equation in the same variable. In the same variable, suppose I am giving you an example, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equation number 1. This is a linear equation, and a2x plus b2y plus c2, this is also a linear equation where a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 are real. So I have already explained you what is the meaning of this real. It means that a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 are non-zero number. Okay, they are not zero. Let us understand the concept of the pair of linear equation with an example. Okay, suppose, for example, 2x plus 3y plus 8, this is one linear equation. We can conclude that this is equation number 1. And 4x plus 7y plus 9, this is 9 is equal to 0. This is another example of linear equation. So we can conclude that these are the pair of linear equation which have the same variable. Here variable means x and y are called the variables. Okay, so two linear equation will represent two lines in the plane. Linear equation will represent two lines in the same plane. Okay, so how these lines will be represented? Let us understand. This line may coincide. It means that first line will be on the same second line. Okay, so these two lines will be on the same place and same plane. They will be coincident. And the second option, they may be parallel to each other. Suppose these are the two lines that are represented by two linear equation and they are parallel to each other. And the third option is they may intersect each other. So suppose these are the two lines that are represented by two linear equation and they are intersecting at a particular point. The definition of linear equation, we will understand this linear equation with an example. Okay, suppose here is a problem, that is Akhila went to a fair in her village. She wanted to enjoy rides on giant wheel and play hoopla. Okay, this is a game. The number of times she played hoopla is half the number of rides she had on giant wheel. If each ride cost rupees 3 and a game of hoopla cost rupees 4 each time, how would you find out the number of rides she had and how many times she played hoopla, provided she spent rupees 20? All over she spent rupees 20 and for each ride the cost is rupees 3 and for each time the hoopla the cost is 4. So let us solve this example. Let us assume that Akhila had ride on giant wheel x number of time. We don't know how many times she ride on the giant wheel. So let us assume that she ride on the giant wheel x number of time. Okay, and she play hoopla for y number of time. So we have assumed this. She had ride on giant wheel x number of time and she played hoopla for y number of time. Each ride cost rupees 3. So how many times he ride on giant? That is x. So for x number of times she had to pay rupees 3 into x, that is 3x. And for game of hoopla cost rupees 4 for each time, and for how many times he played hoopla, that is y. So total cost for playing hoopla is 4 into y, that is 4y. Okay, so she paid total 20 rupees for the two games. Okay, so 3x plus 4y is equal to 20 because she ride on wheel, that is x number of time, and for each time she had to pay 3. So total amount that she had to pay, that is 3x, and for each time for playing hoopla she had to pay rupees 4 and she played hoopla for y number of times. So 4 into y, that is so 3 into x plus 4 into y, that she had to pay rupees 20. So we can say that 3x plus 4y, that is 3 into x plus 4 into y, is equal to 20. This is equation number 1. Because it is already mentioned here that rupees 20 has been paid by her for as overall cost. So we have individually found out the cost of each game. Okay, 3x for the first one and 4y for the second one. Okay, so 3x plus 4y is equal to 20. She played hoopla half the number of rides. So how many times she played hoopla? That is y, and it is said that it is half of the number of rides, and how many times she ride on the wheel, that is x. So according to the question, she played hoopla half the number of rides. So if the number of times she played hoopla, that is y, and number of times she ride on the wheel, that is x. So according to the question, we can conclude that y is equal to x by 2. So this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. Okay, x plus 4y is equal to 20. We can put the value of y, that is x by 2, in the equation, that is 3 into x plus 4 into, in place of y we can put x by 2, because according to the equation number 2, y is equal to x by 2. So after putting, we can get the equation 3x plus 4x by 2, that is 20. So take the LCM here, 3x and 3x, and here is 2. So we can get the LCM, and after doing the LCM, we can after doing the calculation, we can get that the value of x, that is 4. Okay, here below this 3x nothing is there, so we can assume that here is 1. Okay, below this 3x nothing is here, so we can assume that below this there is 1, and below the 4x there is 2. So LCM of 1 and 2, that is 2, and after doing the calculation, we can get that x is equal to 4. And we can make another representation by this, 3x plus 4y is equal to 2. So 4y is equal to 20 minus 3x. If we put the 3x from left hand side to right hand side, then it will be negative. So 20 minus 3x. So what will be the value of y? 20 minus 3x divided by 4. Okay, so here we have found out that there are two equations, that is y is equal to x by 2, and another equation is y is equal to 20 minus 3x by 4. So we put different number in place of x to get the value of y. Suppose we place 0 in place of x, then we calculate the value of y. If we place 0 in place of x, then we will get 0 by 2, that is 0. So the value of y will be 0. If we place the value of x is 1, then y will be 1 by 2, but we can't get the value in fractional number, because we have to represent it in graph. So we don't take the fractional number. Okay, then we take a next number. We have already taken 0, and after placing 0 in place of x, we get 0. After placing 1, we will get 1 by 2, but it is a fractional number, so we can't get it. Okay, we can't take it. Next we go for next number, that is 2. If we place 2 in place of x, we get the value of y, that is 2 by 2. 2 by 2, that is 1. Okay, in the next equation we will place different value of x to get different value of y. Suppose we place 0 in place of x. So 20 minus 3x by 4. Here if we place 0 in place of x, we will get 20 minus 3 into 0, that is 0. So 20 by 4, that is 5. Okay, if we place 1, we will get a fractional number, because 20 minus 3 into 1, that is 17. 17 by 4, that is a fractional number, we don't take it. Then we will place 2 in place of x, and 3 into 2, that is 6, and 20 minus 6, that is 14. We will not take it because it is also a fractional number. Next we will place 4. Okay, so 20 minus 3 into 4, that is 12. So 20 minus 12 is 8, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. We will take it because it is not a fractional number. So we have got different value of x and y. For putting the value of x 0, we will get the value of y is 0. After putting the value of x as 2, we will get the value of y as 1. So we will take the 0 0 and 2 1 as the points to represent a graph. Okay, we will take the point, because for value of 0, for value of x that is 0, we will get the value of y, that is also 0. For the value of 2 as x, we will get the value of y, that is 1. And after putting the value of x 0, we will get the value of y 5. So we will take 0 0 2 1 0 5, and after putting the value of x as 4, we will get the value of y as 2. So we will take 4 points, that is 0 0 2 1 0 5 and 4 2 as the points to represent a graph. We will understand how to represent a graph using these points in our next lecture. A graphical representation of the linear equation. We have already taken the two linear equation. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Okay, we will represent this equation by two lines, because we have already known that two linear equation will be represented by two lines. Two lines will be represented by a graph. Suppose this is an graph and this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Okay, so let this point where the x and y cut, this is the point which is 0 and 0. Here 0 and 0, the first one represent the x-axis and the second one is y-axis. Here both are 0. We will calculate in such a way that after 0 it will be point 1, next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in y-axis it is 0. Next there will be point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this way. Okay, suppose we have to represent 0 5. It means that the x-axis is 0 and y is 5. Then we will not calculate x as it is 0. It is the x and y cutting point. Okay, we will calculate the 5. Then we calculate like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In y it is 5 and in x it is 0. So 0 5 will be represented at this point. Next 2 1 will be represented like 2 will be in x-axis and 1 will be on y-axis. So in x-axis, where is that point 2? It is 0. Now next is 1, it is 2, and in y-axis where is point 1? It is 0 and it is 1. So it will be the point where x will be in number 2 position and y will be number 1 position. Okay, so graphically we can represent 2 1 by this point. Similarly 4 2 will be represented as 4 will be represented on x-axis and 2 will be represented on y-axis. So find out where the point 4 lies on x-axis, that is it is 0, then 1 2 3 4. So 4 will lie on this point, and in y-axis it will lie on 0, this is 0, and 1 2, it will lie on this position. Okay, so let us calculate. Okay, suppose put different value of x to get different value of y. Let's suppose we put 0 for x to get value of y. If we put 0 here, y is equal to x by 2, then x is 0, then 0 by 2 will be 0. Next we will put x is equal to 2 for this point. Okay, 2 and 1. So if we put 2 in place of x, then 2 by 2 will be 1, and it is y is equal to 1. Here is also y is equal to 1, because 2 and 1 is represented by x and y. Next, if we put x is equal to 4 by 2, that is 2, and y will be 2. Okay, so this equation will be represented by this line. Okay, and next we get the line for this equation. Okay, if we put 0 and 5 in this equation, suppose put 0 in place of x and check whether you will get 5 or not. Y is equal to 20 minus 3x by 4. Put 0 in place of x, so it will be 20 minus 3 into 0, that is 0. 20 minus 0 is 20 divided by 4, that is 5. Yes, we are getting 5 after placing 0 in place of x. So it lies, this point 0, 5 lies on this line, this equation. Okay, next check whether 4 after putting the value of x as 4, whether we will get 2 or not. Yes, 20 minus 3x by 4, after putting 4, 20 minus 3 into 4, that is 12. It means that 20 minus 12, that is 4, 20 minus 12, that is 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Yes, we are getting 2. So this line 0, 5, 4, 2 will lie on this equation. Okay, so this two equation will be represented by this two line, and this two line will cut each other, will intersect each other at point 4, 2. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Press the red button below the video to get further notification of my future video. Thank you.